Oh, was it? Okay, what else you got in here? Give me my coins back. Oh, I actually have to inspect it. What lovely craftsmanship. Seems to be a note. May point us in the direction of the golden apple. What do you make of this X? I'm afraid I just don't know at the moment. Only time to start searching, or the search for the golden apple. Sorry to interrupt you, but I just received a call from you from the innkeeper Beatrice. Or Beatrice. It seems she's concerned about one of her lodgers, and she'd like your thoughts on the problem. Well, you best go help her. Thank you, Archibald. Off to the inn we go, Luke. Got a puzzle for me, dog? Can't really be finished so soon, can you? Oh. There's like a symbol or something right there. A random spot for that. When I saw that map, I was like, oh, that is totally the table, and all I gotta do is like search around the table. Or whatever I need to find, but I guess not. Double check our clues here. What do you do with the location? Think on this more later. Okay, so maybe I just can't do anything with it right now. Let's get out of here. This another cat puzzle? There sure don't seem to be a lot of animals around town. You're quite the animal lover, aren't you, Luke? Now come along, we don't have time to sit here and play around. You got a puzzle for me? Hey mister, it's good to see you again. See, I'm totally stuck here and I could really use your help. A friend told me this puzzle the other day and I just can't solve the thing. Can you help me? The chocolate code. On Valentine's Day, your gadget-loving technophile girlfriend gave you a most unusual slab of chocolate. While the jumble of letters looks like nonsense, if you manage to decode the letters written on the chocolate, a message from your sweetheart will appear. What is she trying to tell you? So this might be an anagram kind of puzzle. We have G-E-B-Y. We have a space, and we have N-W. We only have one vowel, which is kind of weird. Gadget-loving technophile girlfriend gave you a most unusual slab of chocolate. While the jumble of letters looks like nonsense, if you manage to decode the letters written on the chocolate, a message from your heart will appear. This one is not so easy. So she likes technology, so that could be important here at some point. Doesn't look like it spells out anything. I mean, with only one vowel. Really not much work with that. Spend 1 hint coin. Rather surprising that your girlfriend would leave you a message via chocolate. It's usually more her style to contact you via digital means. Okay. Oh my gosh. If this has to do with like the flip phone stuff, that wouldn't really make a lot of sense either. Oh, that actually could work. So, what do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 0. Gosh, I don't remember. My phone is dead right now, so I can't use that as an example. That doesn't do it either. Let's try phone. Letters? Telephone pad? There we go. That's what I thought. I thought there was nothing on 1. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. This is probably not what this is, but I'm gonna give it a shot. P, Q, R, S, E, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Okay. So G can be H or I. E can be D or F aside from E. C can be A or B. Y be W, X, Z. Okay, space would be 0. That's just 0. And we have N would be M or O. And then we have W, which can be X, Y, or Z. That makes things a little bit more complicated. Let's use another hint to see if I'm on the right track. As a self-professed gadget fiend, on more than one occasion, she has suffered from the uniquely modern condition of texting thumb. Alright, so it looks like I'm on the right track here. This is unfortunate, though. Not... What the heck could the W be? That could be that. Do they know? I thought it was if you wanted to say like hugs kisses, isn't that XO, not OX? I don't know. Let's do the next hint. Still stuck. Just look at your closest keyboard for a hint. I'm glad it said keyboard because I got one right here. So G would be FH. E would be WR. No. C, A, B, or C would be X or V. I legit don't know. I have no freaking clue. Don't have any laps. I still got a little bit more time. At the nearest keyboard, Y, EU. You know what? I'm just gonna look this one up. I have no idea. Not a clue. Really? Really? What? Okay. What the heck? This is the answer.
That should do it.
And I'm kind of confused. But it explains it here. Excellent. Your girlfriend's messages text me. The bites taken out of the chocolate show how each letter written on the chocolate relates to letters on a keyboard. See, the problem I have with that is that on the example there, G is pointing up, but the bite is pointing... Well, I guess the bite is pointing up. But then for C... Oh, okay, I guess. I would have never gotten that. Never, ever. Oh, is that all you had to do to figure it out? Why didn't I think of that? Can you keep a secret? Don't tell Andrea? Adria, you told me the answer, okay? Thanks, mister. What is this? Go away. Are we headed to the inn? You got a puzzle for me yet? Nothing good can be said about that tower. Heard it's all sorts of scary. Stay away, yup. This town ain't big enough for the two of us. Got a puzzle for me? If you really want to understand Saint Mystery, you'll need to search the village thoroughly. Good luck, fellows, you'll need it. Welcome back, Professor. I've been looking forward to your return. Thank you. Was there something you wish to discuss with me? Oh my yes, listen to this. One of the guests here just performed a doze and dash routine on me. Man's gone, and so are all his things. I'd like you to bring him back. I'm a businesswoman after all. How can I run a business with scoundrels skipping out on the bill like this? Do you mind if I looked around the man's room? Please do. Look at it all. Look at it all you want. Here, I'll show you in. Yuck. What an absolute pigsty. Whole place stinks of smoke, and there's trash everywhere. Beatrice, can you describe this guest's appearance for me? Well, he had a sharp mustache, and it was pretty clear he wasn't from around here. That was obvious. The mustache reeks of smoke. Oh, do you suppose she could be talking about Inspector Chelmy? Inspector Chelmy? Isn't he the self-important windbag who's been up at Reinhold Manor? No, that's not him. The man stayed here looked so much more evil. He was wearing a long trench coat. I'm sure you know the type. Oh, where could he have run off to? Sorry to ask this, Professor, but would you be a darling and find the thief who skipped out on his bill? Wait, you're not gonna... Oh, hey. That mean there's... Oh, give me one more. Counting on you to catch the no good, blah, 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 blah. Okay. You darling and find that bill, dodging thief. Honestly, how are we ever going to make progress on our search for the golden apple? Things aren't looking good. No one knows anything about the item in question, and we have no leads. I'm beginning to wonder if this golden apple that everyone is in a flap over even exists. Now, Luke, I wouldn't say we're without any leads. Look, my boy, there's a place in Saint Mystery that every villager has warned us to stay away from. What do you mean? The tower, Luke. No matter who we ask, no one seems to know a thing about the place. But suppose for a moment that the tower has something to do with the golden apple, and it follows that the people of Saint Mystery, scared to draw near the tower, wouldn't know anything. Of course, we need to investigate that tower. Tower marks the far northern border of Saint Mystery. Let's search the road north of the market for a route to the tower. Okay. I guess we're just gonna completely ignore Home Chick Slice and, you know, her request to find the whatchamacallit. Theoretically, according to How Long to Beat, we would only have one more hour of gameplay here. But I feel like there's so much more gameplay to go. We're not even close. Good day, gentlemen. How's your investigation coming along? Can't imagine it's much fun asking questions all day, so how about a puzzle to liven things up? Give me that puzzle. Oh boy. Oh boy. Which of these words doesn't make the sound of silence? note, rhythm, rest, treble, chord, scale. Which of these words doesn't make the sound of silence? I have no idea. So, I know very, very little about reading music, but I do know that silence is something that, use. So, I feel like notes have silence notes in them. Okay. A chord is, I think, primarily related to like guitar or like string instruments. And therefore, those being silent should theoretically have a note to them as well. A treble, I thought there's like the treble clef, which is like that unique, weird like ampersand / S symbol at the start of music, I think. But I don't know what a treble is. I guess I could look that up. That would be helpful, wouldn't it? What is a treble? Consisting of 3 parts, threefold. Make or become 3 times as large, or... Okay. A rest is, I believe, like silence. And rhythm, I suppose, could have silence in it. Originally, I was thinking rhythm would be it, but you can have rhythm where, you make a sound and then there's silence. So you could do that. I think. How about we drop one hint on it? When you see a group of words that have a similar theme, it's easy to get hung up on their meaning. Instead, look for other ways to interpret the question asked of you. For example, other than a very literal definition, what else could the sound of silence be referring to? See, there I was thinking, okay, silence. You got like silence, And I'm thinking like, okay, scale's gone, rest is gone, everything else is okay. So that doesn't help me. I'll spend another hint coin. Read each word aloud and pay attention to how they differ from each other. In particular, think about how each word is pronounced. Scale, note, chord, treble, rest, rhythm. Scale, note, chord, treble, rest, rhythm. Oh, maybe it's referring to in words there's sometimes that silent letter when you're spelling them, like I don't know why I decided that I would think of an example. But those words exist. So maybe it is considering one of those words. So in this case, all of these words kind of make the sound of it, except for maybe rhythm. So I guess I'll just try rhythm first. That was originally my first guess. So
I think
let's see. I saw that one coming.
Oh, I was sure I
Think
had
carefully
it.
about the inscription again. A bold strat. Alright, let's unlock the last one. Still stuck? Think about what letters aren't pronounced. That's what I did. Scale. Okay, it could be scale. Note. I mean, theoretically, it could be note. Chord. Not chord. Oh. I read the question wrong. Which words doesn't make the sound of silence? Doesn't. Rest. Chord. Both of those don't make the sound of silence. It's tough reading things. So rest, chord. You could make the you could say that the H is not being said in chord because it's being put on the O. So I'm gonna go with rest.
How does this sound? I did it!
There we go.
Yes!
There we go. Excellent, that's right. The answer is rest. All of the other options have silent letters. I guess the old advice to write what you know doesn't apply here. That was just too easy. You know, right now I'm penning a mystery novel and I'm basing the protagonist on you. This is why I've been observing you so carefully. In fact, the more I see of you, the better. So good luck with your search. I'll be watching. Reading lamp. Who did I give the book? I think I gave it to him. I also gave the TV to him, too. A horrible idea. What you got for me? Oh, this time I really had it. I thought of this great puzzle, but I couldn't find anyone to tell it to. Got all over here. Also, what's cracking, Dante? How's your Christmas Eve? You have at your disposal a large number of tiles like the one shown below. If you were to take these tiles and try to make a square, what is the fewest number of tiles you'd need? Okay, so my first response to this is, well, I'd only need one tile to make a square because a rectangle is a square. That would be my first response. My second response would be, I don't think you can make a square out of a rectangle, no matter how many rectangles you have. But I'm probably wrong on that, and I closed my Photoshop. Well, no, you could make a square out of a rectangle. I take that back. But so let me see. So if I had it like this, it would still be a rectangle even if I did it like that. So I would have to flip them so that it went like that. So how many of those would I need? Just got home from work. Sorry to hear that. Oh, but that means you can tell me what happened. If you're saying that means that everything is still good in a matter of speaking. Your boss and you made eye contact? Oh man. Oh man. I don't know the answer to this, but I want to put in 1. Because I feel like that's a tricky thing to do. And this game is all about the tricking.
Luke, here's my answer.
Okay. It's fine. It's fine.
How
Not the right answer. Try approaching the puzzle from a different angle and see where that takes you. Rectangle is a square, though. Or is it a square as a rectangle? I think it's a rectangle as a square. He looked away, so seems good. Stop getting yourself in trouble, Dante. You don't want to be fired the day before Christmas, man. You don't want to be a game developer in that way. Okay, so if I turned it so that the 12 has to go up, when does 12 equal a when does a multiple of 12 equal a multiple of 10? And that would give me my equal portions going up. And because I'm really bad with this, I was gonna say 5. And I can't even punch this into the calculator correct. How impressive I am. So 4, 36, 48. Okay, so 60. So it would have to be 6 tiles going up. Well, let's just do my little diagram here. Alright, so 6 tiles going up creates enough so that the top portion is enough. So that means it would have to be 6 tiles going lengthwise, or on the bottom as well. So 6 times 6 is 36. I feel like that's too big of a number, but we gonna roll with it.
There we go. Frankly, I'm ashamed.
All right. Use some hint coins. Once the tiles have, or since the tiles have a different length and width, you'd need to find the number that can be divided by both dimensions. Of course, the puzzle doesn't end there. You'll need a little creative thinking in order to find the fewest number of tiles that allow you to form a square. I have no idea. Don't forget that the puzzle also gives you the thickness of the tiles. God. So it's 6 by 6 by 6. We might as well just... As the sides of the tiles are 10 and 12 inches long. The smallest common multiple of the two works out to 60. I got that right. Therefore, you need to arrange a 5 by 6 tile square. That's a total of 30 tiles. Simple, right? Where did you get that? Oh, because 12 times 5. Got it. Too simple, in fact. There's a way to make a square using even fewer tiles. You know what? I have no idea. I have no idea. I can make a square in even fewer tiles than that? Listen, you've had enough? You're coming after his job next? You're crazy, man. You're crazy. This one I'm gonna chalk up to me just not knowing whatsoever. Hey, what's going on, Gobik? Gobik? The solution is... I am really bad at math puzzles. So when I put in the solution, I just want you to know that. How much? How's the math going? Math is going very poorly. Math puzzles I'm really bad at. Riddles I'm really bad at. And those sliding puzzles where you got to make the image into something and you have like that one empty square. Those I'm just awful at. Good work. The key to this problem is realizing that the tiles have depth to them. Once you understand that you have a third dimension to work with, the rest should fall into place for you. Yeah, I don't get it. Look, I didn't fail any of my math classes, but it's been a lot of years since I took them. Oh, come on. I was all ready to tell you the answer and everything, but no, you had to go and ruin it by answering before I said it was okay, didn't you? Didn't you? You ever consider the strong possibility that you might be a jerk?